In this video, we'll be talking about an interview Meghan Markle gave in the year 2014 and how she revealed everything. Stay tuned. If you're new to this channel, consider to subscribe, hit the bell. The first one I want to play and let you see is how Meghan Markle, with her creepy eyes, looking at Sarah
and Victoria Beckham
on a Tuesday,
you know, yeah, and with bags and all that kind of stuff. But I would say like it's actually kind of wrecked me.
Look at Meghan Markle's eyes darting at Sarah as if she was observing so much and she was so consumed with what she has to say. Meghan Markle couldn't help herself but to give that look to Sarah. This is a person who is looking at your eyes, letting you know that she is right there. She is observing every move, every word you are saying. At the same time, making that person a little bit uncomfortable because Sarah, throughout this interview, especially at the later part of this interview, she was not comfortable whatsoever. And this kind of look we have seen coming from Meghan Markle all the time. Remember the Megxit took place, how that played into their relationship, how the relationship crumbled, especially with the British royal family. Meghan Markle is somebody who knows how relationship dynamics work. And in this video, I'll play the clip in a second, she was describing what she would be doing exactly with the British monarch, that she will change the relationship dynamic with Prince Harry. Have a look.
When you have a couple, any relationship in a bubble, it's fine. Like they have the law firm, they have their home life now. But I think that once you introduce a new place, like for Rachel, which will be making new friends, perhaps having new suitors, having all this new stimulus, it could very easily change the dynamic in their relationship yet again. She means business. It's like she not only goes to Jessica's office often, she doesn't even knock. She just walks right in.
She means business, quote unquote. Yes, she is obviously talking about her character in the film, in the show, or in the whatever series she did. Nevertheless, it does also reflect what this person really was thinking at the same time. She was talking about relationship dynamics, and that was the main point really for this clip, where she said that once you have other elements coming to your life, it becomes a very different life. And when we talk about the Megxit, remember how it took place? She brought in so many things, Netflix, she brought in deals, publicity, popularity, money, Montecito Mansion, everything. And the main purpose behind all of this drama was to change the relationship dynamic. Why? Because Meghan Markle never wanted to be just a wife of Harry. Who cares? She wanted more than to be a wife. She was perhaps aiming for a queen position. She knew she couldn't get it unless she would go out and tell the whole world, create a parallel world with the monarchy, that she is also a queen of that parallel world. The reporter asked Meghan and Sarah a question. Sarah, she answered that question. Meghan Markle, she was not asked again by this reporter that you're seeing on the camera. What Meghan did was very, very interesting. She jumped into it and answered the question because Meghan was fearing, she was very, very scared that maybe, just maybe, the reporter will ignore her. Let's take a listen.
He said Donna at first. Then he said British Harvey. So who would you guys like to play on the show other than your character?
Louis Litt.
Oh gosh! I mean,
No,
it's the
or-
most interesting. Yeah, who?
Norma.
Invisible Norma.
Invisible Norma.
That'd be a good one. Who do you want to play?
Who I want to play, before even Sarah will finish her sentence, Meghan went like, yeah, I need to say who I want to play right away in case they ignore me. And this is coming from a person who feels very insecure, who doesn't feel she's worth her opinion to this reporter. And so she was like, yeah, man, I really don't have that much of a position in the show. I am not a good actress. You know, people don't really know me, so who will care? So I need to really jump in and make a point. This is exactly what she is doing. She knows from the very beginning, she knows this, that guys, she is nobody. One thing that was pretty evident to me throughout this whole interview when I was watching was that Meghan Markle, she was super jealous of Sarah. For whatever reason, obviously Meghan is not playing the leading role in that show. However, Meghan Markle at the same time didn't want to be somebody put down. She wanted to become number one and the leading role in that show. Obviously it didn't happen. So every time Sarah was talking, the way Meghan was behaving, very uncomfortable, and was giving this vibe that she's super, super jealous of Sarah. When you're standing with this kind of actress, Sarah Rafferty, you want to actually really hold back a little bit, especially if you're not playing the leading role. But for Meghan Markle, no, that wasn't the case. Look, she's standing right by this reporter, making Sarah stand a little bit further. Meghan Markle wanted to be in the middle, and she is in the middle, trying to get all the attention she could. When the first question was asked, she was jumping in. She was just like launching to answer first. Take a listen.
It's Tiana Hobson here with Meghan Markle and Sarah Rafferty from Suits. I love Suits. I'm a huge Donna and Rachel fan.
Thank you.
I want to talk to you guys about the fashion because you guys always look so sharp in every episode of Suits. What's it like getting to play dress up in this closet?
Oh, we are just the luckiest. It's like a Cinderella.
Even before Tiana asked this question to one of them, Meghan took the question right off the bat. She was like, yeah, oh, this is what happened. Oh, that what happened. Oh, I meant like you were talking to me first and you wanted me to go first. This is exactly what Meghan is doing throughout this whole interview, taking the question first, even though, again, she's not the leading role. She's not playing the leading role. But Rachel couldn't really wait any longer. She wanted to be the person, to be the show herself. Now, the next clip will shock you. I'm telling you, it will shock you. I want you to take a look at it first yourself, and then I'll make some comments.
Harvey and Donna, where do you stand on their relationship? Is it more than just friends?
Well, that's so interesting you should ask. It was so funny because Gabriel and I last season when we got the script where we found out that Harvey and Donna had actually done it.
You guys, have you noticed it? She was like this. Meghan was standing like this. All of a sudden, you see this huge shift.
And Donna, where do you stand on their relationship? Is it more than just friends?
Well, that's so interesting.
Meghan is turning towards Sarah, her whole body, as if she is a reporter, as if she wanted Sarah to answer all of these questions and didn't want to answer herself, especially when it comes to asking very specific questions. As I said, she wanted to answer first, but when it comes to, some conveniency, she would by all means throw it to somebody else. This is exactly the person Meghan Markle is doing right here. When she was looking at this reporter Tiana Shops, it was all good. But then she asked this question to Sarah. Meghan Markle was like, yeah, I don't really know any more than this. Why you are looking at Sarah like this with all your body and with that creepy look? Guys, take a look at this next clip. This is something so obvious because this is Meghan Markle. I will explain to you what happened. Let's take a look first.
There's a lot of people who ship Harvey and Donna. Where do you stand on their relationship? Is it more than just friends?
Well, that's so interesting you should ask. It was so funny because Gabriel and I last season when we got the script where we found out that Harvey and Donna had actually done it in the past, we were both like,
Take a look at Meghan's eye and her body and facial expression. She was telling Tiana, this reporter, whatever Sarah is saying is true, and I am validating that. Like, yeah, you need my approval. This is a person who is completely a narcissist. And this happened one more time in this video when it was 2:20 minutes. Let's take a look one more time.
When he says, I don't want to find out who I would be without you, but she has a rule.
Again, that same look. This is the second time Meghan Markle is approving what Sarah is saying to this reporter. This is someone who doesn't know really why she is there. Now we talk about Meghan Markle's relationship with Thomas Markle Sr. Believe it or not, in this interview, she also gave out a lot of clues as to what she was gonna do with her own father. Let's take a look.
That's right, and she's like, and I'm not Robert Zane's daughter, I am Rachel Zane, and she really, it's amazing to watch that arc and to see how our writers, they make all of our female characters incredibly strong and layered. Yes, you can look sexy, you can rock a hot dress, you can do all these things, but at the end of the day, these women are the voice of reason, and they mean business.
Voice of reason, and they mean business. Wow, this is exactly what she is. She means business, as I said. She wanted British royal family to know who they are dealing with. And this is Meghan Markle who knows her business. Number two, this Meghan Markle, who is claiming in this interview that, Jane Douglas or whatever the name of that person, her father playing the character in this show, she was saying that, yeah, she doesn't really need his approval. She doesn't really need to care what he is thinking. She is a self, dependent person. She means business. She's going about to change everything. So I can really ditch this father, and this is exactly what she did with her own father in real life. If you have any comment, any question, let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know what you think about this particular interview from 2014. New here, consider to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.